Today, the term security has changed and is no longer limited to the protection of physical assets.
Safety has become a global phenomenon in the borderless world. But what is not borderless? Everybody is exposed. No one is safe anywhere. You can be here and someone in China is intruding on your information assets. You can be here and someone from Afghanistan can intrude on what you have here because what has become borderless.
New safety and security challenges such as cybercrime, terrorism and kidnapping are on the rise, changing and impacting the lives of millions across the globe. Steve Jobs famously once said, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower."
If you don't innovate, you're going to die. Now they say innovate or die. So at the heart of all our businesses is that DNA to constantly reinvent yourself. The only way that you can be relevant is to be part of the consumer journey. And to be part of that consumer journey, you must think ahead of the consumer. And that requires for you to think out of the box. You must innovate consistently. And that's the only way that you can continue to delight your clients. If you don't do that, you're dead.
The culture of innovation runs deep in the Halogen family. The management team are constantly adapting, retraining, and preparing to respond very fast to the unpredictability of the new world.
The greatest source of insecurity, as we all know now, is in the digital space. The entire narrative over elections, over identity, over existence, over intelligence, over competitiveness, over commerce, over everything that has to do with human life now is in the digital space. Physical insecurity, as we currently know it now, is now, as far as we're concerned, just 30% of the question that needs to be addressed by the current day customers. And therefore, the whole point about us becoming a digital company is essentially to address the 70%.
Today, by leveraging its matchless knowledge of the security solutions market and by harnessing the most advanced global know-how, Halogen has consolidated into a formidable holding group. With each of its specialized businesses offering core expertise and highly differentiated solutions to their respective segments in a vast and increasingly complex and diversified security risk marketplace.
PS Halogen is a professional guarding company in Nigeria and by extension West Africa. Our vision is to be the reference point of the guarding profession in Nigeria and West Africa. The mission is actually to provide professional guards who are supported by technology, who are also well motivated to meet the guarding demands in the guarding profession in Nigeria. Amada Halogen is the leading technology-powered travel security risk management company with swift response. It's an organization that started small within the Halogen as a department for armed escort service only, which we refer to as journey management. It has evolved into becoming an organization that provides all kinds of security when in motion. What we say here as a slogan is Amada is about security in motion.
Avert Halogen is the legacy electronic security business unit of the Halogen Group. We've morphed into becoming a connected security and surveillance company, providing solutions to varying customer segments, cutting across corporate clients down to small, medium businesses and residential homes. Our promise to the market is to provide our clients clear sight and control over those precious assets they have in their possession. It could be your car, your office, your homes, even your family. Halogen came about really mainly because what we see is the risk profile and the risks that individuals and corporates face have actually migrated from what we call the physical space to the virtual space. So you find that a lot of risk now sits in what we call the technology domains or cyberspace. So Halogen was set up to address those risks that a lot of our clients face. Technology plays a very strong role in our everyday lives, and that technology has become a lifestyle for a lot of us individuals and also organizations. Halogen, we see ourselves as a lifestyle enabler in the digital world. We're a cybersecurity and digital company.
Halogen is the outsourcing arm of the Halogen Group. Halogen is responding to the question and the challenge: how do you ensure that the identity of those that you are employed are the people you have actually employed? How do you ensure that the risks that come with employing people are managed for you so that you can focus on your areas of business core competencies? Halogen provides the answers to these questions. What makes Halogen unique is the fact that we take people risk much more seriously than many of our competitors. We ensure we carry a background check for every person that we outsource. We ensure we verify the identity and the certificates and all documentation that these individuals bring with them. And we support our clients to manage them better so that the risks that come with such individuals are managed by us as opposed to our clients, giving them the peace of mind that they require to focus on their business. Halogen is an educational institution that creates knowledge in pursuit of safety in an open world. Halogen is the education arm of the Halogen Group. And what we do that is really unique to the way we operate is that we create the knowledge from practical, field-based experience, of course supported by literature and supported by other research data that we have. Risk management, of course, is ingrained in what we do in terms of what security is all about. So we are creating a strategic platform for security practice so that if you have a business or as an individual, before you start to look at your risk in the broadest sense, you also have to look at the security within that. Halogen is a subsidiary that anchors the knowledge element of the Halogen Group. What this means is that we create the new knowledge that inform how each of the subsidiaries operates in the market, giving them a unique selling proposition. We also garner data from the experience of the other 5 subsidiaries, and we convert this data into knowledge and intelligence, which we can then recycle for competitive advantage and indeed as trainable content for our students. Lastly, we use all that also to inform the capability and competencies of our staff. So no Halogen staff will go out there into the market or have any customer interface without being deep in terms of practice and also being deep in terms of knowledge. Halogen provides a space and the environment for that one.
As distinct business entities, the Halogen companies are consumer insight-driven solutions providers, authoritative practice leaders, and thought leaders in their respective submarkets. They, however, further demonstrate a powerful solutions delivery edge through leveraging unique synergies and shared strengths with other businesses within the group in a powerful community of practice model that we proudly call the Power of One.
Within our new vision for Halogen, for Halogen Group, we sit on 3 legs. Technology has come to the center stage for obvious reasons. Intelligence and knowledge, which is powered by people, and analytics. The third leg is response capability. The power of one, in essence, is our promise to the market to deliver safety to an open world with one contact point, with one touch point. We're able to address your entire risk management needs.
As the dynamics of risks and security continue to change with the realities of a continuously open world across both physical and virtual spectrums, Halogen has retooled and restructured to enable us better secure our clients, their assets and resources. The Halogen Group. Safety in an open world.